begins this way, turning darkness into day. Hold the moment, let it breathe. Something's waiting underneath. One more heartbeat, one more sign. Everything arrives in time. We're almost there, don't let go. Feel the rhythm start.
Okay, I think we got everything smoothed out. I just gotta do one check to see how my voice is coming through. I have to switch headsets, of course, for that to work. That's the downside. I had this setting or setup before where I could just monitor on the same thing I was wearing, but I'll just have to bring up stuff. Okay, just to make sure that we're still good. Yeah, no drop frames. Everything seems smooth now. I rebooted my modem, so... everything seems good. Something's... except the microphone is not exactly... it's cutting out a little bit, I think. Back off on the noise gate again. I keep playing with that setting. Okay, I'm just gonna go with that. That seems to be working fairly well. Well, bought my keyboard. Okay, apologies for the unsmooth stop, or start, rather. I just saw his bad frames dropping, and I didn't like that. That's just like, that's not gonna, it's gonna translate to a bad experience for everybody in the end. So I just thought it'd be best to make sure we're not dealing with that before I actually continued. Okay. The only thing I don't have is my chat window overlay correct, because this is a different live stream. I've already deleted the other one. I didn't copy the right one, did I? No. I used my other keyboard that I have the game on to do the copy. I do that a lot. I don't know why. I want to... I think it's just getting confusing. If I could have like a KVM switch or something, that'd be nice. I could control them all on the same one. I had some funny things going on with my internet speed there too. I'm on a gig internet, and I was getting about half of it. My upload looked fine. But anyway. I know I got some water in here. Kind of a treat for everyone in a sense that joins me that I can do this kind of thing 2 nights in a row. Kind of a treat for me, too. Although... I really didn't think about what it was we were going to be trying to accomplish with this particular stream. Tonight, this morning, whatever you want to call it. I guess it depends on which time zone you're in. I always gotta eat stuff here. It'd be nice if I could get a grow bed going. Everything looks good on the network side, still. Okay, something attacked me. Something attacked me again. I've never seen that before. Where did you come from? Is that the revenge for me destroying those parasites? That's the non-parasite that's pissed off at me now? That could be. It could be. Maybe I deserved it. In any case, let's get food. And I suppose I should have picked up some water slugs for restocking water. Yeah, everything still looks good over there. There's just double checking. At least these guys are plentiful and they replenish. Pick up all I can. I'll make as much water as possible. Because we're gonna go on a trip. I wanted to explore, like, for sure, a little bit more around the, that signal that's over there for, here, I may show you that one right there, because it didn't disappear when I did it, like I said before. And something tells me that it's supposed to when I've explored it. Unless I mainly turned it back on. And that's why it's there, but... Okay, you two are back, so I think... I'm gonna grab another one of these. Maybe two more if I can get the other one. Okay, back in the base we go. The only thing I don't have is a chat window open to look at. There we are. Do I have any viewers? I would be surprised if I did after the beginning mishap. Nope, I don't have anybody, but I am public, so.
Welcome aboard.
In any case, Maya, I'm kind of playing for me right now, I guess, in a sense. That's okay though. I was gonna play the game anyway, so I figured might as well go live with it. At least for a little bit. I don't know how long I'm gonna go. I know I always say that, but it's true. I can keep making them. I think that was all of them I got. I think I've maxed this thing out. It's not gonna let me do it again. I gotta wait this out. Okay, I guess we'll top up. Oh, I didn't eat one of these yet. I thought I'd... Eh? I thought I'd eat both of those. I don't know if food spoils. I know water doesn't. I'm gonna probably just bring those with me anyway. I get rid of every one of these except two. So I got something to top up with when I'm over there. Oh, I guess we'll manually save it. And then we will go back to OBS window, make sure everything's still going well. Looks like it is. I must have just had a modem, router, and Eurobox desync issue. That's my best guess on what happened here. Because once I resynced everything up, everything was stable. Sometimes you need a modem refresh anyway. I don't like how my mic is not positioned correctly. That's a little better, I suppose. Alright, so this thing's good for collecting stuff. The big one. But it's really slow, so I might switch it out with the Scout Ray attachment. Not for this trip, because we want to get there quickly. Oops, that's not how we do it. There, that's better. Yeah, let me just kind of... There we go. Alright, here we go. Back over to this black box again. We're gonna make sure absolutely everything has been cleared out of this so that I can... I didn't mean to run into that fish, but so we can be absolutely certain that there's nothing else to do there, and then we're gonna check out the angel column and see if there's anything I can clear over there. Because it said I need to clear out the ones that are open already, and I can't do the ones that are closed. And beyond that, I don't know what else we are going to try to accomplish today. I'm gonna probably give this like an hour to an hour and a half, depending on how it goes. If I get anybody on board to talk with me, then maybe we'll go longer. But we've been flying solo the last couple days. Was that Celestine? I'm always tempted to take something when I see it like that. I couldn't find that stuff once before. Titanium? Yeah. More titanium? I like this thing, how you can just pick up, from a distance. You don't have to get as close. Now my inventory's full, though. I think that's probably all the material gathering I'm gonna do. Is I need to have space here. I'll get rid of everything but one piece of titanium, I guess. That's all the storage this thing's gonna have on it. Alright. Refocus to this marker, though. I don't know what we could have possibly missed over here, but I'm gonna check all around. It's probably like, one of the... There might be another black box that I didn't actually click on. Or press. This down here, I would think I've already explored all this stuff, but I'm not sure. Power cells. Glow stick? Yeah, this has already been done. Thought so. Yeah, I've been probably over that thing many times already. Okay, so we have this thing on top of this rock. Maybe I didn't get this one. Or is that my body? No, that's another black box. But I think I've already done it. What about that? That's an air tank. That's for air replenishment. Or it should be working that way if you're over it. It's not really doing anything. It's malfunctioning. Nothing in the debris field that I can see. I've been inside of here. I could go in again, but I doubt I'm gonna have a different result. Then again, I thought I had gotten everything in a wreck before on one of these other things, and I figured I was wrong, or found out I was wrong, so I would just make absolutely certain. This looks like a rather intentional attack to me. That spear does not look like it belongs in here. Okay, we have a hole up here. Okay, maybe I didn't explore, and this might just lead to... here's something over here, but I don't know. Dining table. And, it acts like you can scan it. Oh, work light. Okay. Okay. It's the idea I wasn't in here yet. If I had been, I would have seen that. Feedback resonator. I already got that. I don't want to lose air. Is there nothing else up here? I'm gonna have to go get some air and come back. The last thing I want to do is drown out here. Shut up, he's got an air blunder. You guys are like draining my power, or what are you doing? Get off of there. You guys are so rude, I tell you. Alright, anything else up here that I need? Anything of interest? Before I say I've explored it? Feels like I have come to the limit here. There'll be nothing else up here. Yeah! I'ma say... I don't know what that is. It was making a noise. I keep hearing noises in here. Something unseen. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be anything else. Not to be repetitive, but I'm fairly confident it's gone. No more. No more holes in the ceiling. Now, you'd think I could scan this thing, but nope, that's not scannable. Why would it be? Okay, let's... Okay. What did I say about you guys? Okay, you can knock that off now. I don't think they're listening to me, people. I gotta be careful. I will not have any power if they keep doing that. So I've already done this, right? Yeah. So why is this still active? What am I missing here? Nothing up there. And I've already checked all this. I know there's nothing in this wreckage over here. I'm pretty confident. Then there's this over here, which I've already scanned. There's the other battery cell thing. There's a reactor. Oh, there goes my network again. I just noticed that. It's not terrible, though. It's not like a constant frame drop. It was fairly stable there for a while, too. No, 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 no. I don't want to go this way. I backed myself into a bad spot there. Well, I suppose that, there's not much else here. Unless this is stuff over here. No, I was just over here. Pretty sure I was over here already. It's like, yeah, that looks familiar to me. Down here's gonna be nothing new. Here's some of that stuff. Whatever it is. Is there anything of interest over here that I might want to scan? I guess I'll do that one. The 4.4% drop frames is a lot better than what it was saying. This is a big deposit of something. Or it's made to look like one. Yeah, I might as well repair this thing. The power is gonna be a concern here pretty soon. How am I doing on food and water? Not too bad. I was fairly confident I fixed my internet speed problem, but now I'm not so sure. What is this? Anything interesting here? Probably something I've already looked at. We'll check it, it's not. Nothing's scanning, or coming up to be scanned. Here's something. That's the other work light thing. Okay, well, we found something, but nothing impressive. I don't even know what the work light's use is gonna be. Unless I set up a mining platform or something, which I haven't even built one of them yet. Okay, so I guess since we're over here, we could check out, see if we can do anything with the angel comb, if I can orientate myself. Is this a new material that I should be interested in, I wonder? No, that's just silver. That's a pretty big deposit of it, though. Makes me wonder if they're gonna say we're gonna need more of that later. Here's some... Okay, I think that's a control room I've been in already, or something similar to it. Maybe I should do like a save right here in case something happens. Those electric things drain a lot of your power if they get on your tadpole. I don't like it, but that's just the fact. Okay, here's this thing. So there's gotta be some of these that are open that I can attack and begin healing. That was my thought anyway. Yeah, choose to answer. I would like to. I really would, but like I've said many times before, the question is something we gotta come up with first. If you can give me a question, then maybe I can get an answer for you. But it's gonna become a running gag eventually. Okay, I would like to pick up more of that stuff over there, but I don't have the space for it. I do know where I can find it. Did I get everything over here before I got attacked by this dude last time? I don't think they did.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
There's probably some other goodies over here or something. I just gotta be careful, as these guys like to take a bite out of you if you get too close. They're not really that friendly. Here's some stuff over here. I know I didn't get this last time. Or was this the thing I did get last time? So I don't need this feedback resonator anymore. So I might take that back and say, I'm not sure yet. Well, I didn't take any of this stuff out. Okay. Alright, dude. Would you chill out? Please? And there's no need for that, okay? Noah. We don't need a Noah. A copper wire and copper. Well, we don't really need that. We don't need that celestine. This guy is kind of in my... I have a feeling he's gonna come after me. Yep. Oh, I couldn't finish my scan. I don't know how many more hits I can survive. And I don't want to die right here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. Moving on, I guess. I swear, there's just so many rude wildlife in this here ocean. They just don't have any manners. Let's just eat the person that's just investigating something, why don't we? Let's not differentiate between the people doing you harm and those doing you harm. Am I hurting anything in this area just by being in this area? They apparently think so. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. Seriously though, there's gotta be more to it than that around here. Can't any of these things. I didn't go down in this stuff over there too much. That yellow stuff. But there was a reason for that, because the more I get out of here, the more I'm vulnerable. Alright, well, we'll go back in here. I don't think this thing's of interest. I can check. Oh, it does have a scan icon. Metal farm. Maybe that's something I do want. Uh-oh. No. No attack. What did I say? No attacking. Are these all metal farms? I've seen these before in other playthroughs. This is something I do want. This thing is big, but I want to scan it. Because I don't know. Might be useful to know what it is. Okay. Is this one must be my last scan, or I guess I could scan either one of these remaining ones. Alright, so we got that. Now what that allows us to do is we can install those at our base, and we can put a sample metal in, and it will detect traces of that metal in the ocean, and then it will farm that for you, basically. So that's pretty cool.
Warning. Maximum
That way you don't have to go
depth
around looking for it.
Hull damage imminent.
I don't know what's down in there. I don't know if I want to risk it. My health's not doing too good. But I bet you there's something of interest in that yellow stuff. I'd say, though, we're off base for what my original mission was. I was going to see if we could kill the parasite, but I haven't seen any open ones. The trail ends over here, too, pretty much. Unless you raise the sub up and you go more in this direction over everything. And maybe over this other side there might be something. It is so green and hard to see over here. Okay, here's something. I might have scanned this already. But I'm gonna check. Yeah, it's not coming up as anything at the moment.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Man, I watched my power. Uh-oh, I hear someone coming for me. Yeah, we don't want to get over there. That's the end of the playable area. Yeah, I think the smartest thing to do would be to head back in the other direction. Because I can't keep going the opposite way of where I'm pointing, because it will lead me into a dead end. Practically with that barrier, so if there was any other thing I could grab or I missed over here, I don't know.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. All damage imminent.
It'd be cool if I could actually just get low so I can see what is all down here. Like, if I get out, it's just putting me at risk. Not to be repetitive, but that's the issue I'm facing. That over there looks like something I might have already checked out, but it's got that whole chassis that I've already scanned.
Depth reached. All damage imminent.
Makes me wonder if there's something else, though. I could get out and risk it. I just want to make sure before I take off. Looks like a first aid kit buried in the sand here. I will take that and that bottle of water. If I have room for this stuff, I kind of want to grab some. I think I probably have enough of it, but you never can be too sure. This looks like crayons almost, but that's just different colored flares or something, or chemicals. I don't know. Okay, where's my ship at? I get in there and protect myself or I'm gonna be in trouble.
Aboard, Captain.
Alright, let's eat. And apply the first aid.
Warning.
Got more space for a couple more of these if...
All damage imminent.
I know I'm probably gonna need more of this stuff, that's why I'm trying to collect some of it. Because I have a feeling I need this stuff to build the metal farms. Because it's the main mineral in this region. And it probably takes silver too. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna just go with that much of it though, and we're gonna see here. We got another trunk that goes that way, but I think I'm gonna have the same problem. I'm gonna try to go over that hill, and then I'm gonna not be able to continue. Probably. It's gonna tell me I'm gonna run into the barrier. I am going to try it though, just to see what happens, but I think this is gonna be the same problem. Maybe not.
Contact.
No, they explored this one.
Wreck detected. Significant viral activity.
Well, I don't think
known.
so.
The wreck may have been moved to block access to the viral source.
Oh, okay. Am I gonna have a marker to remind me of where this is? Because I don't think I'm in good shape with the status of everything for me to take care of this right now. Necessarily. If the viral thing's underneath there, that's what I want to do, obviously. I just would hope they would have a marker for this. I kind of know where it is in the general area, but... Well, it looks like you get in over here. Okay, what do we got in here? Dining table. Probably nothing new to scan in here necessarily, but I'm going to check before I go too deep. I guess it's just straight down from here. And no reason to have that far away, right? I'm hearing one of those chirp sounds, like there's a data box somewhere nearby. It's not in here, though, if it's around. Is it outside of here? Like on top, or... I mean, it might just be in there, but... trying to follow the sound of it to see if it can lead me to it, but... it's in there. So the way sound works in this game, though, it's like it makes you think it's in a certain direction, and you go looking for it. It's like, no, actually, it's not there. It's inside. No, it's right there. I should have just kept going. Well, whatever it was, I had it already. So... not useful. We've got... nothing else? I should have brought my air bladder, because if I run out of air, it's gonna be a problem. Now here it's all down there, and there might be like an air bubble thing that... well, there's one right here. So I could probably do this. I just gotta be careful not to get myself killed. What did I just say? If I die right here, I'm gonna be upset.
Seek medical attention.
Alright, that's it. I'm going to chicken out. I'm gonna come back for this, and I'm gonna bring some first aid kits with me.
User death imminent.
Okay, where is the way out? Sorry, I just didn't see that going too well. I was not in good shape. Well, we were gonna live to fight another day, and we're gonna know generally where this is. But I can't do that without some first aid on me. It's not gonna go well. Does it leave a marker, by the way? I don't see one. Well, it's over in the Metal Farms area. How long have they been going? 41 minutes? Well, we still got a little bit of time. I'm going for about an hour. The good news is I shouldn't be passing out and dying from my injuries on the way back. Unless something else happens, but... I'd be fighting she things over there. I'd be fighting the parasites, and I would be fighting air. It did have breathable air pop bubble things, but they have a timer on them. They don't open up all the time, so it's not always a safe thing. I'm gonna draw the attention of the collector Leviathan if I'm not careful. Because this is his patrol area. I know he's been a little bit less aggressive lately, but he's still around. It's hard to get a shot lined up on those guys too. That's another problem I'm having. Like, I'm playing with my controller, and it's not as precise as a mouse would be. You know how it is with analog sticks if you've ever played games. I need some first aid now. Yeah, I'm gonna need another one. I'm gonna end up using all these up just to do this, probably. Troy light is why I don't have enough space for I can make a locker. I'm gonna have to. And I will be doing better with organization on these. Eventually. Right. Okay, I'll get rid of that copper in there too. I don't need it. I'll cook those up. Then we'll get our water slug that I picked up. I should top things off. I'll probably keep 4 of them on me for food. For the return trip, we'll grab a couple waters. I'm gonna save before anything happens. I gotta offload the rest of the stuff that's in the sub. But I could fit it all in.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Good to be aboard. It always is. Okay, well, I got room in the titanium locker, right? Yeah. That's what we want. No, I don't want to put the wires away. I don't want that. Celestine, you have space in there for you. Yes, we do. Okay. Might as well do it again. Alright, we're gonna try to get this done. That's before I quit the stream. This is my goal, was to get this part of the infection clear. Oh, but yeah, before I forget, I need to have my first aid kits. That would be good. All of them are going with me because I might need them.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, so I suppose back in this general direction. No, toward the... Yeah, I guess they're both kind of in that area. We're gonna just follow the Angel Calm and then I'll be able to figure this out. I did get one of those, at least. This thing didn't completely recharge. That's the only downside. I didn't give it enough time. I should have brought another power cell with me. Then I could have just swapped it out. Generally speaking, this is kind of the direction. So there's the branch right there. Is it up on this cliff? That's beyond that. It's by the... Alright. Seriously. You don't need to be doing this. You guys are just really power hungry. Alright. This thing... I don't know if I've scanned that big building, but... Let you even find this rocket yet is the question. It was on top of a cliff. It wasn't this one. This is in the wrong area. I need to find that one spot first, and then I'll know. Should be able to find it if I could just find the... No. That's not right. We don't want that. That would be disastrous. Well, somewhere around here, I guess, has gotta be the... All that yellow stuff is what I'm looking for. I think that's over here. Okay. Now that's the marker I needed. This is... been explored already. Pretty sure. When I want to go down, sometimes the character doesn't want to go down. I don't know why. I'll take those. I don't need them, but I'll take them. I'll take the water. Okay, that's, that might be it over there. I'm not sure, though.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, I think maybe? I might have thought a different one. Alright, let's not get confused about what we're doing here. Okay, we don't need that. We've already had it. High capacity air tank.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's where I just was, right? This is just another way in. Okay, so this is the right one. Right. In search of shatter. Okay, there's one of those things down. Do I have any air to replenish around here somewhere? A bubble? I need the bubble. Give me a bubble. We need to get one. Thank you. Any other bubbles? Thank you. Okay. Okay, one more. Well, there might be a couple more in here. That can't be all the ones to kill in here. Like, normally there's like 2 of those things you have to attack. There has to be another cavern to go in or something. We'll have to explore a bit more down here, but I think I already did. Well, this is open now. Maybe that was the only one in here. Hard to say. Before I go back up, I'm gonna make completely sure there's nothing else. I totally missed my bubble. I should have gotten refill before he went back up. Okay. We got no tunnel I can see to get anywhere. It's like a closed off cavern. Now the trunk's going to places I can't get to. I'm not... Yeah, I know. Cure Mom, yes. I would love to. The problem is, I don't know where else to go at the moment to do that. So you'll have to forgive me. We made some progress at least, but I don't know where else to go from here, because that was my biggest lead.
Captain.
There was nothing else. I mean, you'd have to follow the directions. Unless I could now go do that other one. But it would seem to lead you in this direction to follow that trunk. It would be like on the other side of here if I remember my directions. This is also where you're probably running into that red wall. Yep, that's what I thought. So that's not gonna work. I mean, the other, unless it was this way, but... Well, I guess I'll go back over to the other side of the Angel Com and I'll see if I can attack those other ones now. That's about the only thing else I can do. Because there's one direction heads over here, the other one was opposite of this, but I couldn't really do anything in that direction. I don't think so, anyway. Do we have any open ones over here? No, I guess I have to go back this way some. Eventually, we're gonna figure this out. I could pick up some more gold if I wanted to. I know where it is. I did go public with things, didn't I? I can't remember. Yeah, huh? Okay. They had some viewers on. That's cool. Welcome, everybody.
Viral bloom is produced by an infected angel comb. It contains useful adaptations, but it must be cleared of virus. One of the juveniles feeding it has been treated. One remains.
Okay. Good. I'm confused though because, I mean, this one would suggest that there's one in this direction too. But I think this is just going to lead me back to base. Yeah. I think I've already done that one. Because that's just going to be the one over on that side. And I'm gonna have to turn around and go back and gamble with the other side, and maybe there's one I missed over there. That's the only other thing I can think of. Yeah, this is just gonna take me back over here, and I've already done that one. So I guess we'll just go in the opposite direction. We're gonna find this eventually, that's my plan. So nice to have brought some supplies with me this time. I figure it's gotta be. It's either that or we're gonna be following this in the other direction. Because I went that way before and it led to that. Okay, we're gonna try this. We're gonna go up above this and see what this does. I might have already tried this at a different way, but it might be leading me to the red barrier. Or maybe not. But it would suggest that there should be another one over here to treat too. Might come across it eventually. Anything of interest in there? Just heat danger. That's about it. Yep, yeah, that's leading to the barrier. I can't keep going that way. So if it were in this direction, it would have to be to some kind of cavern. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't even see it, any sign of that trunk sticking out on this side at all. So the other place it could be, like, another node of this would have to be over this way again. Because there we can pick up this one, but I think it led to... There's like a branch point, though. You got like two of them intersecting with each other. Okay, so if you followed this one, I think it led to that rack that was covered up. Alright, I'm being attacked. Nothing new there. That's not a cavern, is it? No. Well, maybe. No. So you go all the way up here, and then it's going to lead me to that rack I was just at. Right there. And there was nothing else to that, because I could even go back in there and check it again. I didn't see any other tunnels in that cavern. So for now, I'm going to assume I've explored that. We can always come back to it later. This one appears to be going underground in this direction.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Now, I'm probably going to run into that same problem I did before, too. It's going to not let me... If I go to the other side of this, I won't be able to go any further. But just to humor this, I'm going to go this way. Because this is generally where it says it should be heading. It's underground, but it's this direction. I have not seen a way to get in underground either. Over here. Okay, now see, I'm coming to the barrier, so we can't go that way. They're not going to attack me from that part of it, but I know that it will trigger a cutscene and they'll come after me. Eventually. So what we'd have to do is we'd have to find a way underneath this place before we come this far. That's the only thing I can think of if we're going to follow the logical conclusion about where it's saying you're supposed to go.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
I am kind of at a loss other than the logic behind this. I mean, you can see where I'm going with it. It's like, it's supposed to be... It makes sense to be what I'm trying to... how I'm trying to trace this, but... It's not leading me anywhere I can go, actually, because the developer access says I can't go that way. I mean, if I cross over there, I'll be dead. My tadpole will be eaten, and I will have to build a new one. I better save. That reminds me, I better save before something happens. I'll just reload the game if I accidentally get flung over there or something happens like that, but... We are going to see if we can figure out where this is. Because if I'm thinking I have to go underneath all this rock, I need to backtrack, clear over before this even starts, and find like a lower entry cave.
Hull damage imminent.
So that's what it's telling me. It says go deeper. I don't know. I can't really go much deeper than I am here, though. That's the problem. The sub won't go any deeper. So wherever I'm going deep at has to be underneath the rock, and I'm going to be without this thing.
damage imminent.
Yes, I would love to help you with that, but we're having problems here. We can't find your other node. This one I can't do anything with because I have to kill the other ones first. I can't progress in the game until I take care of this too, so... Unfortunately, we're kind of stuck. Again, Anita, what's the question? I swear we're gonna make that a running gag. I'm gonna keep saying that until you give me the question. I'm not a mind reader. We have a branch going in that direction, but I think I've followed that one already. I'm gonna do this just in case, though. Okay, that goes under... This is probably nothing over here. Oh, here's some. I found one. Okay. That was a good find. No. A little bit closer. A little bit closer. Alright, there's that one. These guys are gonna be pissed off now. Oh, come on. Let's not play this game again. You people are annoying. I will. I have one of these. I am not very good at shooting at those things, I can tell you that. I might just leave them alone for a second. It's like I'm trying to aim it at him, but I can't. Hey, where's my tadpole?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
They should have went away since it cleared the infection. I don't know what they're still doing there. Anyway. I just don't feel like I should leave them around. They were like to dodge me. There's another one left over? Where'd you come from? I thought there was only 3 of them. One starts to wonder if this is completely necessary. Probably not. Problem is, I can't get them while it's on. Because it's not very precise. Close enough. You gonna keep dodging me? You're being really difficult. Okay, finally. I feel better now. I'm a little bit hurt, but I feel better. Maybe we can do what I was trying to do before now. Nichols 32 GD says, yo. And this is Subnautica 2. Holy, I am leave. I don't want to spoilers. Looks so good though. But glad to have had you on. Yes, you're gonna want to play this for yourself more than likely if you're planning to play it at all, so you can experience it fresh. It's not done yet though. They've got some work to do with it. Alright, we're saving because we made progress. I'm getting kind of low on power. And sorry for the late response there. My chat window was minimized. So I've been bouncing back and forth on stuff to try to make sure everything's going well. And I should have the window layout so that they're all, like, just up all the time instead of stacking them like I have been doing. Alright, can we do this over here? Are they open? Or are they still being shy? He's still closed up. Maybe there's a different upgrade I need to do these or something. It made it sound like that. Unless I missed one of those, I guess I backed over there. Maybe I missed one. I thought there was only one over there, though. Ouch. I found one on that other side, and I found one over here. Maybe there's just another one spread out over in this direction. Yeah, maybe that's what's going on here, because this is not open over here. Oh yeah, there's more over here. Alright, let's have some more fun, I guess.
Successful. Return to the main viral balloon to assess its state.
See, that's what was supposed to happen. They're supposed to disappear when you clear it. Alright. Alright, we are ready. We are ready, people.
Captain.
We can probably clear the main one now, I think. I think that's what she just told us. Once we do that, we can get an upgrade for our adaptation, and then I can go back to base and call it quits for the stream. As it is almost 5 in the morning my time, and this is pretty much practically perfect with what I was planning. I would go much longer if it wasn't a work day. I'd probably go to like 8, because then I could just sleep in. But alright, this is gonna be kind of a trick though. They're got the guards around here. Now a little closer. And I think I might just focus on clearing that part of this, and then I'm gonna ignore the guards for now. I think there was at least one more of them I have to shoot. Remember where they're at right now, though. Forget mom, kids need shatter. Okay. That's a good tip. I'll keep that in mind. I don't mean to be so dismissive, but you're kind of cryptic. Again, choose to answer what? The call? The call to defeat these things? If that's what you mean, I gotcha. Okay, there must be at least one more.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Or they would have disappeared. Here's one underneath.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Successful. The viral factory has starved, and the adult angel comb is healing. The angel comb is a proven gene donor. Recommend you insert your hand into its core and take a sample.
Now we don't really stick our hands in things we don't know where they've been. But apparently we have to do that to complete the game, so... We have Axum Vision. We can now perceive and interact with Axum technology. Interesting. That's what we needed to do, though, because... Okay, something I can scan here, but it's not... There, that's what we work.
It's a biological antenna. It archives useful genetic material in its core as it matures, making it a perfect gene donor.
I feel pretty accomplished. Well, I don't know about everyone else here, but... We've made some progress. I'm gonna grab this conduit crystal. I'm gonna probably grab any other ones I see around here before I head back to base. Hey, it respawned right away. Cool. I'll take you then. You gonna come right back again? I could just farm it right here. Okay. I guess not. Any more of these nearby I can get? Might just have to be 2 for now. I got plenty back at base, but... There's another one over here, I think. And one up there. I don't need that recipe penned anymore. I gotta unpen that. That's another thing I'm gonna do when I get back. I said that in the last stream too, but... I forgot. Might even have said that in a couple streams before. Okay, one up here too. I don't think it would be a good idea to leave this thing behind.
Captain.
Let's get closer. It is a bit of a swing. Lost track of it. Lost track of it there for a moment. Okay, we're good though. Any other takers? No? I guess it's more like givers, because I am taking it, but oh, here's one. But I get from what I take here. You only get 1 when you do it. That's what's bad about that. Alright, let's not be too greedy though. Let's go back before someone thinks they want to ram my ship. Make sure I go in the right direction though, because I gotta go back to my new base, not my old one. What did I just say? Interestingly, they're both generally in the same direction when I point. What is this over here? Celestine? Probably. Not something I need right now. In the other playthroughs I've watched of this, I think now we've opened up the later stage of the game on this preview here, because doing alien repairs and all that stuff is what you basically do next. I don't think there's any more black boxes to discover practically. There's stuff I'm missing. Like there was an upgrade for this thing that I remember, captivation module, but I haven't found it. It's got to be on the seabed somewhere, and I just overlooked it. So I could go looking for it sometime, but let's do some battery swaps. I'm gonna have to get rid of my... I'm gonna have to charge my advanced batteries. Put a regular one in. And a lot of this stuff. I thought I made 2 advanced batteries. Oh, I haven't switched it yet. Yeah, I did. There. Part of me wants to go, let's make them all advanced batteries, but that's kind of ordeal. Then I'd have a lot. I could make another power cell out of my extra ones, but that's the way I could recycle them. I just gotta remind myself of what these take again. Conduit crystal, strong acid, and silver. So I'd be eating through my silver pretty quick to even make... Because I think it takes 3 pieces of silver to make one of these. Well, which other one could use an advanced battery? A repair tool is one to use quite a bit. That could be one that'd be worth making another one for. I think I'm going to, because I think that's a good, worthwhile project. Like, I mean, I got plenty of the conduit crystal. That's not the problem. It's the silver, but I know where I can get more. I do have a silver ingot in my inventory already, too, so I guess I don't need to. Unless I want to make 2 advanced batteries. But what else could actually make sense? The scanner? Yeah, I suppose. Okay, I'll make 2 of them. Put the titanium away. Let's put this copper away. Oh, I can't put it in there. Oh, that's I'll put it in here. Okay. So let's make another silver ingot. This will be the last thing I do before I stop. Then I'm gonna need 2 strong acids. I got gold to burn on that. That's not a problem. Let's unpin this recipe before I forget again. I think that's in the modification station. There. Get that out of the way. Just take it up unnecessary space. Right. So we need 2 strong acids. Yeah. Okay, and then we have everything for those 2 batteries. And then I'm gonna consider making another spare power cell out of my spare regular batteries that are left over. So I don't need a bunch of extra basic ones. Just a few to swap out here and there. Okay, you're done, so let's grab you out of there. That's a titanium ingot. Okay, I mistook what I had. Never mind, we need to grab 3 more if I'm gonna do that. Here I go again, looking at the wrong thing. Why is there a silver ingot in the machine? Did I put it in there? I must have. For a titanium one, not silver. Takes a little while to make these, though. That's the problem. I was told you can hook up more than one of these at a time. I guess only 2 at a time. It'd be nice to have some water production. I think I'll do that one. I think I'm gonna switch to that. Oops. I don't want to open that up. Alright, any moment now you can be done. Thank you. Okay. I'm glad I brought those first aid kits with me. It's safe. I'm gonna start making more, though I have to. Titanium's full up on here. I'm gonna put you in the gold one for now. Get rid of no. Maybe I got room for glass somewhere else besides the gold container. No, I didn't make a glass one. Put it in quartz. Alright, strong acid, and then everything else is ready, I think. I don't need to prepare anything else. I'm not gonna be, like, in danger running out of that stuff anytime soon anyway, so might as well do this. And I do have metal farms I can make too now, which could make practically unlimited resources. I'll have to go looking for it. All I need is one sample of each one. Like I said, that I'm trying to have it find, and then if I stored those in a separate box of each type of resource, I mean, it could never run out. That's something they'll probably patch later here, because it kind of makes the game a little bit broken in a sense. Then again, they might decide to keep it. Water packet. Oh, only 5 water. Well, that's better than nothing. But that's automatic, so... Come here, you. Sorry, I need to eat. I'd pick on the smaller fish if I could catch them. You just happen to be slow.
Welcome aboard.
I feel like I say that every time when I'm taking on those guys. I don't need to cook both of them necessarily, but I will. That stuff should be done over there. Okay, so everything else is just need to replace the, I need to grab 2 of the regular batteries to convert them. And that's all it really needs. Didn't need to put them in my inventory, but I did anyway. Okay. And then... why don't we just take these out since they're charged, and then... oh. This one needed one too. I think I... oh, I got... okay, that's good now. Alright, so... I don't want to mess this up here. We need to put as many of these spare ones in to fill it up, and then... well, you know what, though? There's... to make a power saw, I think I need 3? I could be wrong. Let's see. No, I only need 2. Okay, and I just need another strong acid. And I think that'll be practically it. Once that's done, I'll build the power saw, and I'll probably just store it in the tadpole into one of the storage compartments. I doubt we'll ever actually end up needing it, but you never know.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
I'm kind of aboard, but not quite.
Welcome aboard.
There, that's better. Had to jump a little bit there. Are you done yet? No? Any day now. You're slow. The only downside to generating that water on me is it's going to fill up my inventory if I don't consume it. There's no benefit to not consuming it right away too, because it will only fill up 5. So it's kind of a way to almost keep topped up. If you built up like enough of them, but they would take up a lot of space, that's the problem. But you could refill your water practically for free. One of these other power saws would be cool too, but I think we're gonna go with the regular ones for now. I'll have those two on the charger, and then I'll put one in the tadpole, like I said, in the storage. I will have to remove it out of here every time
Welcome aboard.
I want to use the other attachment, the whole chassis, but
Welcome aboard.
yeah. Well, speaking of which, another one of them. Just talking about that. I'm gonna put these 2 fish in the storage locker. Alright, I'm gonna save, and then... Now, one thing I could do before I'm done, actually, is I could sit down here and open up my logs and see, or my data bank, and see what I haven't actually read yet. And there might be something interesting that I'm missing. I'm just gonna skim through it in a couple spots. Unless it's something I've obviously done already. Then I'm just gonna show that I've read it so it's not cluttered. Okay, that's a blank one. It's not really something we need to be reading. That's the new one I just got. Some of these are to be determined because they haven't wrote the description yet. This is where you get some of the lore in the game too, if you really wanted to read through it. I'm not gonna do that necessarily right now. That dragon scale coral made me think it had troilite, that you can, like, process it into troilite. I could have misunderstood that. This might take a while just to click all these, but... I might sit and read them in my own time. There was another bio bed that I could go back and check on the other base nearby here that they had. Then I might have missed a modification or a adaptation on. feels like there's some base pieces I'm missing too. Like I can't have had everything that they have on a base, because you go to the bases and they have things that and shapes on there that you can't scan and make. That would be the next thing to make, is one of them. I have no idea what that's going to take right now, but that's for another stream. I think I had an intention of taking away these power capacitors over here, but I never actually did it. I think I dismantled it and just didn't reconstruct it. I do remember that now. Thermal plate, haven't made one of them yet, but there's no reason for it in this area. If I make a third base, maybe that would be the most efficient power source. I could consider making another base over in the hot zone down there. But that's, again, for another stream. I think most of this stuff we've already done something with. Yeah, there's not really much to the rest of this stuff. I don't think I've scanned everything I've come across yet either. I've tried to hit most of them. There is an advantage to doing that for the adaptations. If you scan like 30 of them, you unlock a new tree. We're almost at the bottom. Thanks for your patience and indulgence, because this isn't really exciting. Okay, that was all of it. I could go back to that thing I was just talking about, that base that's nearby, and check it. Because the update said there was supposed to be stuff they added and bio beds and stuff, but this is just a quick thing. I don't think it's going to come to bear fruit, but if it does, it's one little small side quest I can do before I quit. There's stuff on the other side of the map too that they could have sprinkled some of this stuff in. I don't know how helpful it is if I didn't already get it, but if you're supposed to touch the bio bed, right, where it refrints you, and then it's supposed to unlock something, or on the biolab stations. And I think I've already done it on this one, but so I was pretty thorough when I was exploring this. But the patch might have changed something. I've already got all this stuff. No, that was nothing. It's a processor that doesn't work. It's a locker that's empty. That's... I don't want that as a reprint point. I just pressed it just in case it did something new. I went the wrong way. See, there's the grow bed right there, like one half of it. I haven't seen another one lately. So that's something I'm missing. I'm gonna go back over and set my bio bed back to this space. And then we're gonna call it a stream, I think. I might go back to the other side of the map and do some searching, too, to see if there's anything else I can get since they patched it. But that would be a side quest. Okay. That's the one I wanted to be on. Alright then, well, I would like to thank everybody for having joined me for this stream. Apologies for the initial problems with the internet connection, that it seems to have mostly stabilized now, which I'm happy with. Bitrate staying pretty consistently in the 9,500 range. Instead of jumping all over, so that's good. I'm just gonna go back to my main stream though before we end, in case anyone has anything for me quick before I completely quit out of everything. I could spend a few minutes to chat if anyone has anything, but if not, I will go. So I'll give it like a few minutes. One of these days I want to go through and edit my my streams out to get rid of the unnecessary crap that's in them at the beginning where I'm struggling to figure out what's going on. Like this one would be a prime example, or it would have been if I would have saved the stream as it came out initially, but it happened to work out to not be that big of a problem. And one other thing I really need to do that's not stream related is I need to clean my desktop up. Because I got lots of icons sitting here and it's kind of bugging me. I do my subliminal mixing on this machine and I tend to store stuff on the desktop temporarily and then I don't clean it up. My actual folders, most of the work is saved in is on a different drive, and then but the temporary files over here initially while I'm gathering it together. So I also have to do some cleanup on this drive too, because I'm about half full of my 1 terabyte NVMe drive, so that's not good. I'm trying to figure out where it's all stored too, because I don't have my games on the C drive at all. I got them on a different one, so I don't know what's doing it. Windows can't be taking up that much. And all those installed programs I have can't be that big. Well, I'm trying to figure out what's the program files folder size. Okay, I guess there's quite a bit in there. So maybe this is where it is. It's not in my downloads. I cleared them out. There's about 200 gigs in there in the program files. So maybe the installed programs are that big, but I can't imagine why. The other program files, x86 folders, got some, 60, 70, 75, 80, 90, 96. Wow. What is installed on here? Anyway, this is all off subject from the stream, but I have to figure that out, because that is unreal. It's like, where's all the space going? And what could possibly be so big in these programs? None of them are games. Microsoft Visual Studio. I don't have Visual Basic on. I don't have programming stuff on here. At least I didn't think I did. Anyway, that's for another day. Let's take a look at the chat. No one? Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna call it here then. Thanks again, everyone. Love you. We'll see you on the next one. If not tomorrow, pretty soon. We'll see. It depends on how things go. All right, bye for now.